Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all back to social class. Today we are getting into a new topic from economics, that is third chapter, money and credit. Before getting into the topic of money and credit, so you might be knowing what is money, right? So money is an aspect which is used for buying a product. What is this credit? So credit, you might have even known when your parents are having a credit card or something like that, where they will be utilizing this benefit of credit. Okay, so this credit is being used in that manner. So come, we'll see how the money is being considered as a medium of exchange. So why it is considered as a medium of exchange? If you just look around yourself, you'll be knowing how the money is being utilized by everyone around us, and you can see that this money acts as a transaction between the people, and this currency notes are being considered as a valuable aspect in our nation. And just imagine a nation without the aspect of money. So is that is possible? It was possible. Before the currency was introduced, you can find that there were people who started using different aspect as a medium of exchange. So I'll tell you in detail how that is. So if you look at your book, you can find that different pictures which has been given, like have you ever wondered why transactions are made in money? Transactions are made in money because you can find that this transaction is a thing which cannot end up, or this transaction which happens cannot be done in any other means. I can give you an example from your book itself. That is, you can find a shoemaker. So you can find a shoemaker here, right? So this shoemaker, what he does is he is preparing a shoe. He is finishing the completion of a shoe, and he is supposed to sell it. Okay, and at that time he is in need of wheat. So he has to find a person to accept his own product and buy the other product, that is the wheat, right? So there should be an exchange which should happen. So you can find he wants to sell his shoe in the market and then buy the wheat, right? So the shoe manufacturer will first exchange his shoe for money, then he has to buy his wheat. That is what will happen. But here you can find in the olden days, actually what happened is that he would have looked like, you can find that he had a direct shoe exchange for wheat without anything. So without anything, without using of money. Okay, he wanted to buy. So when he would have looked for those kind of people who will buy shoe and get his product, that is wheat. So when that is happening, so the exchange that is happening between the both party, that is called as the double coincidence of wants. That is called as the double coincidence of wants. So both the people should agree that we are ready to buy your product. If I am selling something like rice and you are having a sugar, means I should be a person who is ready to buy sugar from you. If it is not happening, then this double coincidence of wants will not be existing. So this was the practice which was happening. Before this, you might have heard about the barter system. Barter system is exchange of products. That simply which you might have even learnt in the lower classes. So that barter system was only considered, now it is considered as double coincidence of wants. When double coincidence of wants means both should agree and buy their product. If one is not agreeing, then it will not be considered as a double coincidence of wants. So this double coincidence of wants, when it is not happening, definitely there it leads to an limitation of the coincidence of want. What is this limitation? Limitation means drawback. So if you see a person who's really ready to sell his product and wishes to buy the other product, it is fine. In barter system, where the goods are being directly exchanged without using money, but in double coincidence of wants, okay, so double coincidence of wants, there is an agreement is needed. Both should agree. Okay, so that is called as double coincidence of wants. If when both are not agreeing, that leads to the failure of this double coincidence of wants. So there may be a 1-mark question based on this, my dear students. What is the limitation or the limits of the double coincidence of wants? Yes. So in contrast, if you see about the present condition, what is happening in India, it is about fully of currencies. Money has become an medium of exchange now. So money is being circulated throughout, and you can find it becomes an intermediary step to eliminate other aspects like double coincidence of wants as well as the barter system. It has totally eliminated. Eliminated means it has thrown out the barter system as well as the aspect that is called as the double coincidence of wants. So using money, the people started buying their own products. So no longer the necessary for the manufacturer to find a person who wants to sell or want to buy something of his own needs was not existing. That necessity was not happening. So although you can also find that here the people started purchasing using the money. Okay, so this has become an commodity in the marketplace. So and when he is selling a product, he sells and gets the money in his hand. So whatever he wants to buy, he is giving the money and buying it. Okay, so since money acts as an intermediary in exchange process, it is called as the medium of exchange. So it has been used to buy and sell the product, so it is called as the medium of exchange. And the next thing, if you see, is about the modern forms of currency. So before getting into the modern forms of currency, you can find a lot of coins which has been there in your book. So these are different types of coin, like early Punchmark coins, Gupta coins, Tughlaq coins, gold Mohar coin, Akbar's coin, and now we have the modern coins. And even you can see about the recent currency notes which are also existing, and because of demonetization which happened in the year of 2016 has also made lot of change in our currency. So if you see, currency is being accepted as a medium of exchange in transaction. Before the introduction of coins and currency notes, you can find a lot of other things were being utilized as a medium of exchange. So if you look at this, that is, see, they were been utilizing various aspects in the early ages. That is, they started utilizing coins, that is metal coins, used gold, silver, copper coins were being utilized by them. But now you can find we don't have such kind of precious metals which has been used in our currencies, but as a phase which has continued well in the last century. So they were been saying it is a thing which has been continued by the different rulers in their generations. And about the present currencies, if we see, we have the currency note, currency paper. So you can find paper notes and the coins are being utilized by us now. And unlike earlier time, now we have the currency notes and coins which is being utilized by everyone. So modern currency is, as I told you already, is not made up of the precious metals such as gold and silver or copper. Just it is in paper or it is made out of silver. Then you can find that these were being earlier time, as I told you, people utilized to exchange grains. If they have grains, they will give rice to others and get the cattle, something like that they will do. So here, unlike grains and cattle, they were neither or not worried about the earlier aspects. A modern currency has made them to withdraw the usage of those kind of things which was been existing. So that had happened because of the currency note. And one question which is commonly existing is that why the currency note is accepted as a medium of exchange. Yes, it has been accepted as a medium of exchange. That is truly because it has been authorized by the government of India. So that is the reason it has been considered as the medium of exchange. Okay, so this is also might be asked in the one mark question, my dear students. And who authorized it, and why it has been accepted as a medium of exchange? Because the currency is being authorized by the government of our country. So who authorized it? It has been done by the Reserve Bank of India. So this Reserve Bank of India issued a currency note on behalf of the central government. So the currency notes, coins, everything are being produced by the order that has been given by the Reserve Bank of India. So they are printing the currencies in the Nasik. Nasik is a place where you can find the currency notes have been printed and published. As per India's law, you can find no individual, no other person can start printing the currency notes. If they are doing, it is against the law and he can be imprisoned. So the law is legalized to everyone. Okay, so if you want to do payment through the money, it has been accepted throughout the nation. It is like not only like earlier century or when the kingdoms were been ruling, it is not restricted to the particular kingdoms alone. Now it has become as a nationwide currency. So this nationwide currency has been accepted as an set of and payment which can be done through currency notes, and no one can say or no one can reject or refuse the payment that is being done by the money in the form of rupees. Okay, so this is why it is known as the medium of exchange. So I've given you today what is about the money and credit we have seen, and what is barter system. So why barter system has why double coincidence has for been got into a drawback, double coincidence of wants. Then we have also seen the medium of exchange and why currency is being considered as a medium of exchange, and earlier what were being the currencies that were being used by the Indian peoples, and present situation about the currencies and who authorized it and why it has been considered as a medium of exchange, because it has been authorized by the government of our country, that is Reserve Bank of India. So Reserve Bank of India is the only institution which can print the currency note, issue the currency notes. No other individual or an organization can do it. So if they are doing, it is against the law. So this is what is about today's class, my dear students. Tomorrow I'll explain you about the deposit with the bank. Okay, my dear students, thank you.